everybody, and welcome back to my channel, sushidragonmaster, and today is the 100 subscriber Q&A! So I was really deciding what to wear for this, and I didn't know what to wear, so I wore this. So I had some complications with the Q&A, as in I forgot that I film on my phone now, and all my plans for this was that I was gonna have my phone with the questions, but I can't do that because I am filming on my phone, so I don't know why I was stupid temporarily, but I wrote down the questions on index cards because that's how I roll. So I got some questions from Instagram and Twitter, and I need to stop saying so before I say everything, and I don't know why I'm doing that, but I am doing that, so I'm gonna stop. I just did it again. Let's get into the questions. First question is from Tweezer39pals on Instagram, and they asked me, have you read any of the Warrior Cat book series? When I was maybe 12? Was I 12 when I did that? No. I was not 12. I was like 10 or 11. I read the first one and half of the second one. I committed to no series at that age, so that was my life then. The next question comes from Kev's from Drowning in Bookland, and I will link his channel down below. He asked me what my favorite coffee order is. My favorite coffee order is tea, because I don't like coffee. I like tea. The next two questions are from, and I'm probably going to say this wrong, Alana's Books from Instagram. He asked, top 5 favorite authors and top 5 favorite book series. So starting with authors, Sarah J. Maas, Rick Riordan, Frozen, Robin Rowe. I need some more. Why is this so hard? Marissa Meyer. And I don't know. There's another person that I almost always buy their books. I'm trying to think. Leigh Bardugo. There we go. There's my 5. And for book series, Percy Jackson, The Olympians, Throne of Glass, ACOTAR, Shadow and Bone trilogy, and I am Frozen. I need one more. What's another series I like? Heroes of Olympus. There we go. Oh, Lunar Chronicles. This is now top 6. And the next question comes from Tavia Loves Books, and I will link her channel down below as well. And she asked, what's a book that's been on your TBR for a long time and you really want to get to? I've been thinking about this ever since I got this question, and I don't know. There's a lot of things I'd really like to get to. I had a list. I probably should have brought my list down and picked something off of it. I think one of them was To All the Boys I've Loved Before, but I just read that, and I wanted to continue on with Magnus Chase, and I did that. I didn't finish it, but I read the second book. I don't know. I'm really trying to think. I'll go with The Crown's Fate by Evelyn Skye, because I started reading that soon after it came out and I didn't get that far, and then I stopped, and I do still want to see how that series ends. So I'll pick that one, even though it hasn't been on my TBR that long. Okay, so maybe it's been almost a year, but I'm gonna pick that one. And the last Instagram question comes from Happy Dragon. What is your next goal now that you are at 100? So last time I checked my subscriber count, I was at 105, so my next goal is 106. That's always just been my goal, like take whatever number I currently have and just hope for one more. Now we move on to Twitter. So the first question comes from @LauraLeeLenhoff, and she asked me, what is your favorite pet in a book? And in a book is very emphasized. I'm very sorry, Winston, I can't say you. You're real. But I love that you're real. I'm talking to my dog, by the way. Which book, which pet, and why? So, I do know she was expecting me to say a dragon because, like, sushidragonmaster. But my favorite pet in a book is Fleetfoot from Throne of Glass because she reminds me of my dog, and I love that dog, not as much as I love my dog because that dog isn't real. I wish she was real because then her and my dog could be friends. I almost said her dog, like Fleetfoot has her own dog. She probably does. I would not be surprised if that was a thing. So, I mean, if I want to pick a dragon, I can also pick Abraxas, but I like Fleetfoot more because my dog is cool. And that dog is like my dog. So that dog is automatically cool. The next question. There are 2 questions from this person. @PeterClark53, who's also Peter Clark, the writer, and I will link his channel in the description, just like I will link all the booktubers' channels in this description of this video. I'm gonna ask the question to myself now. What are you most looking forward to about How to Train Your Dragon 3? And what do you want to see in it? So, one thing I'm looking forward to is that me and my sister will probably get white pizza and have a little celebration, and we want to go to a midnight showing if we can, but I don't know if that's necessarily going to happen. I'm hoping there's either like an early showing or a midnight showing that we could go to, and white pizza will always be a thing because we do that. Well, this is more of a recent thing, but we started doing that every time there's a new Dragons related thing. We did it for season 5 of the Netflix show, but then season 5 ended up being terrible. And don't yell at me for saying that, but now we're doing it again for season 6, except because neither of us really like season 5, we're doing it in a rebellion way where we're watching Defenders of Berk and not season 6 of the Netflix show. Because Defenders of Berk is the only season without Heather, and I don't like Heather. The other question was, what do you want to see? What do I want to see in How to Train Your Dragon 3? I want to see admittance of love between Hiccup and Astrid because they've been together for a long time and like nothing. And it like grow up, Hiccup, and say it. I don't know. I want to see cool stuff and great animation and a good story because I am now scared that it's going to be bad, but I don't want it to be bad. I want to have a good story and great animation and amazingness and awesomeness and all the things that you would expect in How to Train Your Dragon. The next questions come from Nina from Demigods Are Dauntless, and I will link her channel in the description. And she says, what is a fun fact about yourself? What's your favorite book to movie adaptation, and what's one book you'd like to see as a TV show? Fun fact about myself, I have a ukulele, my favorite animal is a miniature donkey, and I want a miniature donkey named Tiny Donkey because he will be my best friend, along with my dog. I am a lame person, I admit that. I'm not very exciting. What's my favorite book to movie adaptation? Probably, I want to say The Book Thief because I really like that movie and I really like the book. I also really love the Everything adaptation. I like it a little more than the book. And I like the movie Emma. I've never read Emma, but I've seen the movie and I really like it. So I think I was just supposed to pick one, but But, oh, and How to Train Your Dragon. How to Train Your Dragon is a book to movie adaptation, and I love How to Train Your Dragon so much. It's the best. It's my favorite animated movie. It's not my favorite movie of all time. That's The Music Man. But How to Train Your Dragon is a good one. So I think I was, like I said, I think I was supposed to pick one, but I picked like 4. So there's that. And the last one was what's one book you'd like to see it be a TV show? And again, I'm supposed to only pick one, but that might not end that way. So, because there's a lot I want to see as TV shows. Throne of Glass for one, and Percy Jackson, if done right, could be a good show. And as I said, if done right, meaning that Percy has to be 12. Like, that's a big mistake the movie's made. Like, you defeat the purpose of the whole series if you start it with him being 16. Because the point of it is that he's supposed to like make it to 16 for the battle stuff. So he has to be 12. And then, like, it can just go on, and then there can be a spin-off series after that called Heroes of Olympus. You know, like the books. And then that can be a thing too, and then that would be a show, and that would be cool. And also, the selection series, I thought it would make a good show if it was done in a certain way, where instead of doing it in the way it is in the books, like still have it be the books, but like make it more of like have it set up like it's a reality show, but it's not, because it's fictional. So, thank you guys for subscribing to me, because that's how I reached 100 subscribers. That was a really lame way of saying that. But it's true. I hope you'll stick around after this, because I am a lame person. And I mean, I might seem more exciting when I'm talking about books and I'm getting like really excited about them. But yeah, I don't know. I thought this would be fun. It was fun. I had fun. I don't know if you guys had fun watching it. I hope so. I'm gonna stop talking. So, thank you for watching, and thank you again for 100 subscribers. And don't forget to comment down below something. I did not come up with a question for this video, so just if you want to comment on my answers, then you can do that in the comments section, because that's where comments take place. Don't forget to subscribe, because I try to make 2 videos a week. That did not work out this week, but that's the goal. And I will see you guys next time, hopefully. Bye!